Hey, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Tasman SkyMod, and I have been busy. As you can see, I've put some glowstone in other places, and I've actually played with a chisel. I made a chisel, or not a chisel, a saw, and cut the glowstone blocks so they're half slabs. Oh, I'm so bad at moving when I'm in that mode. So as you can see now, we actually have glowstone half slabs, which is really cool. Some other things I did is this thing was actually working faster than I expected, and this chest was completely full, and these guys were starting to back up, and it was shooting out pieces. So I actually went ahead and jumped up here, built a second one of these things, and also built some upgrades. And we'll talk about these upgrades in just a minute. They're not horribly hard to do, but this will actually help us get caught up. And it still is, you know, kind of getting a little backed up, but not too bad. If worse comes to worse, we can always stick in a third one. Now, for these upgrades, if we hit R on this for recipe, you can see it's not too hard. It's just electrum nuggets, invar, and a diamond, and that gives you 2. And then I actually had all of them in this, and then I just split it 20-20. And all this does is basically gives you a higher chance of getting more items when it breaks it. So if we watch this, we might get like 3 or something like that. Here it comes. I know you're excited. And one thing. Okay, well, that was a terrible example. Here we go. Let's try this guy. Okay. Here we go. And nothing. But anyway, so these guys are drinking the power. As you can see, they're constantly down, which is why this was backing up, is because these are just drinking the power really quick. You can see right there under the words automatic sieve that it's like 290. So they're just constantly working. The next thing, these are a bit harder, but with everything we've got now, we were able to do it. So if we go here to R, you can see this part, not very hard. This, pretty much impossible for us at this point, because we don't have any of that crap. The thing that got a little more difficult here was the promethium dust. And if we hit R on that, you'll see it's just coal powder, sulfur. We get this from sieving, we get this from sieving, we get coal from sieving. And then I had to build a pulverizer over here. As you can see, pulverizer. And it's just a basic one. But what this does is you put the coal in there, it grinds it, and it gives you coal dust with a 15% chance of giving you sulfur, which is the other ingredient we needed for that. So we got pretty good. I've actually ground a ton of this stuff. The pulverizer is not too hard to make. If we hit R over that, you can see it's just a piston, your machine block, and we just do the standard machine block, not any of these resonant, just the basic. We have flint, copper gears, and redstone reception coil, which is simply redstone with a gold ingot in the middle. So not too bad. That's kind of what's been going on here. This thing has been working non-stop for a week now at least. So as you can see, we actually have lots of stuff. These guys have all, well, that one's tapped out. These things have all tapped out. We got 256, 256, 256. I've actually taken some of the, I took 3 stacks of netherrack. In fact, I might even still have it down here because I was going to show you. But you can take netherrack and, oh poop, it's up here. You can take netherrack and you can actually pulverize it using the hammer. So I put netherrack up there, and that gives you crushed netherrack. Now with crushed netherrack, you have a chance of getting is it quartz? Let's see if we can see what it does. Let's see, usage, I think. Oh, you can get these nether ores. What is it that gives us quartz? Is it I think it's soul sand. Let me just check that real quick. Give me 1 soul sand. Whoop. Is this what I sieve in order to get... I thought I could sieve it. Maybe you can't even sieve it. Redstone furnace, induction smelter. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so we'll actually want to sieve a bunch of this as well, because it'll give us nether wart, it'll give us nether quartz, it'll give us fused wood saplings, blood saplings, tainted soil, dark wood sapling, gas tears, which are pretty good, ghost wood saplings, and heated sand. Now we actually get the tainted, or not tainted, we get the heated sand also from our guy over there, the whatchamacallit. So I'll probably end up throwing in a bunch of that into our little sieving system so that we can get that. But right now, what I put in is like 3 stacks of netherrack, and this is the stuff we've got. Now some of this, like cobalt, I don't think we get cobalt out here, do we? So that's one of the only ways to get cobalt, and it's a rare drop. Some of these others, gold, Allardite, that's a new one. There's a bunch of new ones in here, but I just wanted to kind of get that going. But all you have to do is sieve the crushed netherrack, and you'll get those great things. Can we take you? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and do, oh, there we go. Put that back in there. Then you can see right after this one's done, which is nice and slow. Oh, I didn't mention, these actually speed it up, but they drink a lot more electricity. We're not hurting at all. I mean, it's not like, these just take the electricity faster than we can feed it out. So at some point we'll upgrade our power lines and stuff. But as you can see, there it is, sieving it. Let's see, what else have I got? So also, I finished my tree farm. I actually told it to plant everything, and we actually got everything now. I ended up replacing this barrel with vines because I forgot jungle wood does. But as you can see, we have 128 of each of them, except for we have more of this one, 896 stacks. And we did that just by turning off one and turning on the other. So right now it's back to oak wood, so we're getting apples and stuff like that. Our little charcoal makers here have maxed out here with 124 stacks. And as you can see here, our different barrels, they're all maxed out as well. Rubber trees and everything. So we're doing really good. The next thing I've done is this. I built a supermarket kind of thing. So I've ran piping. Oh boy, so much to show you guys. Alright, so I ran piping for our guy over here. In fact, let's just fly over there. So because we had these chests over, oh, and this, I took an apple and mixed it with a oak tree, and that gives you a, what is this thing called? The Pam's Harvest Crafts trees, I think. So that gives you an apple one. I expanded this guy. I haven't had a chance to actually fill in the stone part of this, but this will be for all the Pam's Craft trees because we can get peppercorn and all kinds of stuff like that. Let's see, I've finally decided to empty out these chests. I was playing with the slime blocks, the bounce pads. They're kind of cool. We'll play with those a little later. But I brought all the resources from that guy here, and I ran a pipe. If you look really close, you can kind of see the pipe like that running down there, and then it runs over here. So we actually get all our resources over here. Beautiful. And any extra stuff that's not those goes just right here. So sticks, oh, we won't worry about that. And all this stuff is not in there, but it's stuff that we have gotten. Let's see. So, and then what I want to show you over here, you'll notice that we no longer have the, what do we have? Eggplant, garlic, or garlic eggplant, and then we had carrots and potatoes. Those are no longer here, and that is because we have them here now. As you can see, if you look at the little tooltip there, they're all at 10s. It took forever, but now we've hooked up this harvester, And so anytime these are growing, and with them being at 10s, they actually go pretty quick. It'll go ahead and automatically pluck them. And then we have that going down over under here to this little chest. We were getting, I didn't think you get as many poison potatoes as you can, and there's not a lot we can do with poison potatoes, so I kind of turned it off for told it just to throw those away. But I actually had almost a whole row of poison potato. Actually, no, I had 2 rows, almost 2 rows. So here you can see this is all our stuff that we've been harvesting. We have full barrels of this and that, and this and that, because it's been running non-stop 24/7. I piped all our animal stuff. There's a chest over there with the eggs and stuff, and that runs all the way over to here and drops everything off down in here. So I need to not be a bat. So one thing I did say is that I wanted to, because eggplant, if we go in here and go to stuffed, S-T-U-F-F. So to get stuffed eggplant, there's 2 recipes for it. One is really simple. It is eggplant and garlic, and you get a stuffed eggplant. The other one doesn't use garlic, but you use an eggplant, a bell pepper, an onion, which we have up there. Use butter and an egg. So we can get eggs, but the hard one was this butter. And to get butter, you have to, in a saucepan, you have to take, I'm getting to the one I did, heavy cream and salt. And to get heavy cream, you have to take a bucket of milk with a mixing bowl. And actually, I think it yielded 4. I can't remember. But I think it was something like that. So that was kind of good. But then to do salt, you just have to do water in a pot, I believe it was. Recipe. Or you can grind that. So yeah, water in a pot, or if you have compressed salt block, of course, that gives you salt. So anyway, I put all the ingredients here just to show you. This will yield us 16 stuffed eggplants. I don't know that I want to go through this trouble every single time to get stuffed eggplants. So we're going to actually make lots of different types of food. So I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and, for a quick fix, we'll just do the eggplant and the garlic. But anyway, I wanted to show you how big this recipe actually is. You can see I also made all the different other utensil, whatever you want to call them, over here. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we can only get these. Only stack at 4 too, which is kind of irritating, but that's okay. So I think we are done eating the stock, and we're even gonna throw away our stock. That was our. I think that was the last of our stock. I think I've gotten rid of it. I've been staring at that down there forever. You can see I kind of worked some of these, but then I decided just to focus and spend it literally took probably 3 hours. I was watching TV and stuff and just harvesting. And then another, I think this actually took a little longer. But as you can see, these I did get up a little bit, but not a lot. The middle one will always say it's nothing because that's the one I have to analyze. But we did get it up a little bit. I might look at some of these other recipes of stuff that we can make and plant some more stuff. So back here, I got rid of the big ugly chests. I've been making lots of crops. I've been taking bones from our guys over there and from our bone mill directly and put it in here. This chest is the one now for all our seeds instead of split out between 2 wood chests, double chests. And you can see we have 10s on all these, and I just kept 2. And we have the 9 over there, and then if we just keep 2, I think we're good. These are the other guys that are growing, so we're going to work on getting those up. And then anything that I harvest up here, I can just put in here, and it feeds it down into the system down there. So really cool. Let's see. See, look, here we go. All this stuff is growing. In a minute, you'll see it disappear because it's being harvested. Let's see, what else did I want to do? We're at about 15 minutes. I think if there's any of these components that you guys want to see more in depth of how they're made, or the reasoning behind my crazy contraptions, let me know, and I'll be sure to try and make a video where I show that stuff. Most stuff I try and actually do on camera. I just remembered I forgot to show that guy. That was the only thing I really made, or forgot to tell about when I told about the hard drive crash and stuff. So I really haven't made anything that we haven't seen before or seen used before. So I'm trying to do that all on camera when we make new things. That's why I save the eggplants and stuff like that. So let's see, I've also gone a couple times out here. I did a really dumb thing. I was getting rid of stuff out of the world and I threw my sword, so I had to make a new one. I kind of got the same thing, except for I think this one has more. This has life still on it, which is kind of cool, because when you have low life and you kill something, it actually replenishes a heart, or half a heart at a time. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, it's pretty much the same sword. I ended up making quite a few of them and throwing lots and lots of them away. I've come here every now and then and been thinning our herds. One not so good thing, you'll see it says taiga. So a not so good thing is we get wolves spawning every now and then, and they'll kill the sheep. So yeah, it's okay. I mean, 90% of this thing is taiga. So that's not very good. And I think that's it. So we're almost out of time. I think what I'm gonna do off camera, see, this is the chest. You just put it in here after you kill things, and it filters it over to our shopping center over there. I'm gonna go ahead and probably finish this guy off. That's really boring. I don't expect you guys to want to watch it, but I think what we might want to do next is maybe start focusing on we don't need this to be double clicked, by the way. RFTOL. So we're gonna start working on RF tool stuff, and I'm thinking what we want to do is these will teleport us over to our worlds. We need a RF monitor. Is that the one? We'll need some of these little guys, like a dimension builder and stuff like that. I'll have to research it. It's been a while. And we'll also make some dimlets and see if we can get into a nice little world that we can go explore in, and maybe get our dark oak saplings and maybe some more of the other pieces for our trees here, because I think we should, if we do at HarvestCraft, if we come into here and do Pam's, or Pam HarvestCraft? Yeah, I guess it's Pam apostrophe S. So see all these little saplings. Can you actually do Pam? No, I think you have to do SAP. So we have, that one's not it. The Pam's ones are all down here. So we're going to try and get all these different things. And as you can see, they all have recipes, which is basically, come up here. Basically, you take an avocado, put it with an oak sapling, or take a plum and put it with an oak sapling, or, oh, there's a different one. Take a lemon and put it with a jungle sapling, so on and so forth. Paper. Oh, we could actually make the paper bark sapling. I didn't even think about that. Let's make that real quick. Might as well. We have a few minutes left. So let's go ahead and we'll just go. Let's go grab a paper. We'll go down there, grab a sapling, and we'll make a paper sapling. Now at some point we'll be getting into like EnderIO and stuff like that, where all our stuff will kind of be in the system and we can actually call stuff, which will be really good. But let's see. Oh, I'm at 20 minutes. We're going to hurry and do this. I forgot that the paper tree. Now this is going to take us one from the max, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take just one. And of course this is just going to give us paper. It's going to yield paper. And we'll also go grab some bone meal so we can grow it up. So we have our paper sapling. Wait, did I have bone meal? No. Boop, there we go. And at some point, I might kind of alphabetize this stuff, you know, so that it's all that way. And I'll do the same thing with those down there. Paper would be way the heck over there, but right now I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and do that, and boom, boom. Oh yeah. Now how do you get paper? Oh, you just... Oh, when it's grown, you can just right-click it. Oh, we want to be a little careful here then. Okay, cool. Okay, that should be okay. So we can actually harvest that just by coming here, or you can hit it, I bet, with this. Oh, okay, it changes color. I didn't notice that. Woohoo! And that gives you paper. Well, that's a little faster than doing it with, and yeah, I know one's up there still. I guess I could. I don't want the leaves to disappear. Although I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't think it stops it. But that does seem like a faster... Oh, we got jungle sappies. Ha! Cool. Very cool. Alright, so there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Either you guys don't like farming, because the Farmer Taz one got record low views, and that's the reason I actually made the last video saying I'm not sure if this will come to an end or not. But my last video actually got quite a few views, so I'll go ahead. I mean, not a ton, but a few. So I'm happy. So I'll probably go ahead and keep on plugging along here, making these. Oh, this is cool because I can actually go replenish the one we took and lose the other two. Hey, let's eat our first stuffed eggplant, our first food that isn't kind of cheapy. Perfect. Let's go ahead and eat it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoy this. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. It helps me tremendously on YouTube. Aside from that, comment, like, subscribe. I know I say like and thumbs up at the same time. Oh well. Follow me on Twitter. And until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye. No.